The first postal strike in this country in several years could begin in just a matter of days, and businesses that rely on mail service are already bracing for the worst. The big banks have sent out notices to their customers warning that the strike is looming and suggesting online banking as an alternative. And if you're still getting your bills and paying them through the mail, you'll need to explore alternatives as well.
There was a time when the running joke went like this. It's a few weeks before Christmas, so there must be a postal strike looming. Well, that's an old joke, because the reality is there hasn't been a full-on strike in Canada in 14 years, but there could be one as early as next week.
The rollbacks the employers put forward are really significant, and they take back a lot from what we've achieved over many years of bargaining. And so that's a significant thing for us, and I don't think we can readily, give in to that. That's not acceptable.
More than 50,000 outside and inside workers have been without a contract since January. The two sides have been in negotiations since October without an agreement, and now time is running out. The corporation arguing times have changed, and among other things, new employees will have to start at lower wages, with the union saying Canada Post is profitable.
We have to be profitable. That's the expectation of the government. At the same time, there are some huge costs we're facing. Last year alone, we had to put over $700 million into the employee pension plan. So if you're not profitable, you're making really tough choices. We have cut costs, and we're doing everything we can to secure the future of this company. But if we weren't profitable, that means we become a drain on the taxpayers, and we don't want to be there, and we don't want to be into that position where it makes the choices that we have to make way more difficult than what we have right now.
The reality at Canada Post is they've had 16 years now of straight profitability. They have returned, I think, in excess of $1.7 billion to the Canadian people in taxes and dividends. 2009 was actually a record profit year for the corporation. They're not losing money.
If there is a strike or lockout, it could come as early as next Wednesday. And it will affect more than just letters, as a lot of online shopping now comes via Canada Post or its partner company, Purolator. Financial institutions are already warning customers to find alternative ways to pay bills, because just because you don't get the bill in the mail doesn't mean it doesn't have to be paid on time. And there's no telling how long it might take for this dispute to get sorted out.